welcome to the semi-finals of the FFL Cup. We're starting with the first game, which is Chelsea and Owen taking on the only championship team left in the FFL Cup, and that's Real Madrid and Kyle's team. So to get here in the cup, Chelsea beat Leipzig 1-0.
Hi again, everyone. Great to have you with us. We're at the Olympia Stadion. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. It's Chelsea against Real Madrid.
I think the first 10 minutes might tell us how this match is going to pan out, who can gain the upper hand, who can get hold of this ball and ask all the questions.
At this stage before reaching these semi-finals in the first season of the FFL Cup.
Here's the Chelsea lineup. Well, it's the old joke, isn't it, Alan? Diamonds aren't forever, but they are for this game anyway, for this manager.
In the team.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? We've got those lads on the side of the diamond,
who's out missing his
I
game
think
for
they might
suspension.
tuck in when they haven't got the ball, just to try and stay nice and solid through the middle.
Picked up a red card in the quarterfinals. Rest of the team unchanged though, following the last game.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. I think that back four
Is the Madrid lineup unchanged from their last game, so Chelsea's last game was a 1-1 draw against Marseille.
They should have more than enough.
Madrid's last game was a 1-0 loss to Newcastle.
In front of them, they got players who are going to be working
Chelsea in
really
a position in the Premiership
on the front foot.
very tight at the top. Carlos Madrid only real chance of winning any kind of silver race here, so
the incident, of course, with Zinedine Zidane sent off playing for France,
go on to the final.
Ending up with the trophy.
Yes,
they do have silverware already.
Inside the stadium actually saw the incident.
They won silverware at the first start of the season. They won the
famously or infamously had a part to play in Zidane sending off.
Lost the ball.
I'm sure Carl will have to add to that here. It's Harry Wilson to Tavernier, Nazari, Yaya Toure, Ashley Young, Rui Costa,
Luis Muriel,
Rui Costa, Yaya Toure, Griezmann.
Impressive in possession.
Back to Toure. Griezmann shoots, good save from Edison. As he tries to hit it towards goal and puts it into the side netting.
Not far wide at all. Next time maybe he'll
start
bury
here
that.
from Real Madrid. Edison played it short to Nicolas Saul. Mendy.
Keane.
Mendy to Keane. Keane to Rodrigo. Manowski. Keane. Gianfranco Zola back to Keane. Keane with a lovely ball out to Piszczek on the right side, who's going to keep that in. Rodrigo into the middle, but Mancini clears it away.
Ball played to
Manowski, Mendy, Zola. Kante.
Zola.
Rodrigo, Zola to Drogba. Drogba late off for Keane, but Toure gets it away.
Fell on Mendy. And off he goes with some options. A deep cross, back post.
Ball comes in, Ashley Young's going to head it out for a throw-in. Kante into Rodrigo, back to Kante. Taken by Rui Costa. Young, Costa, Young over the top. Running Muriel, but Piszczek's intercepted.
Given away once more.
Piszczek to Drogba, but Rui Costa intercepts. And going to play it, Rui Costa into a bit of predicament there. It's cleared away by Mancini actually.
Straight to
Rui Gomez, Rui Costa, Gomez, Ashley Young, Costa, Young.
Ashley Young.
So a lot of tense passing here from Madrid in the back, but they've finally got away with Ashley Young. Young goes back to Muriel.
It's with Toure.
Back to Gomez.
There's no doubt there's been a lot of changes in the Chelsea management, but the consistency has been to some extent the players, but of course totally Roman Abramovich, the owner, who's made such a difference to Chelsea.
Nazari.
Yeah, I think at times we've turn up our nose at the constant changing managers, Martin, but it certainly worked at Stamford Bridge.
Wilson, Nasri,
chance to put it in the box from here. Oh, it's
offside.
Well, as a striker, you expect to get the benefit there, but he didn't. He does tend to get caught offside too many times. Got to time his run better.
Mendy punts the ball on. Toure wins the header and heads it to Wilson. Wilson to Nasri. Griezmann, Toure.
Still a very good contest. Real Madrid bossing the ball.
Forward to Muriel.
Scoreline. One to take the lead, of course.
Muriel trying to find Rui Costa, but it's going to play for a goal kick. Oh, there's a corner somehow. Nasri whips the ball in, but it's cleared away by Piszczek. Picked up by Joe Gomez to Ashley Young. Forward to Tavernier.
Real Madrid couldn't
tackled there by Mendy. Mendy to Sola. Sola to Keane. Keane to Mendy. He's got space on the left hand side. He's got Rodrigo just ahead of him, and you will find him. Gets ahead of Joe Gomez. Rodrigo back to Roy Keane. Good block from Young, but Roy Keane of all people
they've been doing all of the pushing.
Scored here and puts Chelsea 1-0 up.
Could have asked for better service.
Rodrigo plays it into Keane. Keane shoots a great block from Ashley Young to begin with, but can't get up in time to block the second shot.
To a certain
Dudek is beaten.
Service, particularly service from out wide, and that was top draw.
Roy Keane, 4 people, was scored here.
Chelsea in front.
Showing knowing that he can still do the job when he's needed. See if Madrid can bounce back from this.
Toure.
Out to Ashley Young.
Oh, Real have had more than enough of the ball today, but you can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously his team's losing, that's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this, because they're just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
Piszczek to Keane, Keane to Drogba to Kante. Drogba forward.
Intercepted here.
Mancini would tackle. Rui Costa. Muriel, Costa. Lovely ball forward to Ashley Young and puts the ball in. It's going deep and it's be picked up by Mendy, who punts it downfield. Tavernier picks it up, but Drogba wins it back for Chelsea. Roy Keane now. Kante. Kante back to Piszczek. To middle find Sola.
Chelsea in front. Alan, would you say they're in control?
No, I wouldn't say that, but certainly they got their noses ahead. They'll take it.
Keane. Sola.
Read that well with the interception.
Tackled by Toure. Toure to Young, Young to Costa, Costa to Toure. Toure right to Hay Wilson, Nasri.
Wilson. That's good passing, probing.
Wilson forward to Tavernier.
Room for the cross.
Wilson. Turn it from Wilson. Backs, heels it to Tavernier, puts the ball in, but Piszczek gets to the header and heads it away. The end of the first half here in the first semi-final. Chelsea are 1-0 up. Both teams have 2 shots.
Referee just checking everything is in order.
Definitely.
And he blows the second half to start.
Pedro's on for Muriel at half time. Pedro hated by all the Chelsea fans that I know.
Now Wilson.
So
Toure.
We should see if he does anything here against that.
Challenges for the ball.
Mendy, Saul clears downfield. Looking to just find Drogba. Actually wins the header, I think, but Mancini plays it over Drogba. I'm not sure if Drogba went ahead or if Gomez did, but it fell to
featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
Manager calling for the press, but he's still got the ball.
Fouled by Sami Nasri. There should be free kick to Chelsea. Mendy punts the ball in the field. Drogba wins the ball, chests it back to Keane, Kante. Malinowski.
Player right at him, but he's kept the ball well.
Malinowski into Keane. Keane turns away, finds Malinowski, who can't control the ball, and the ball will spin out of play for throwing to Real Madrid. Pedro takes quickly.
Pedro
to Costa.
Gomez. Part of the game, the use of the substitutes, very important part of the tactics too. We've got to change.
Rui Costa.
Pedro.
To Pedro.
It's good play this.
Ashley Young can get tackled there by Piszczek. We are throwing to Chelsea, and a change for Chelsea as well. You can see Emre Belözoğlu on for Malinowski. Duffy, Kante.
It's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well.
Still Piszczek, he's running down the right hand side here.
Kante.
Plays it back to Kante.
It's Drogba.
Lost
it, can finish it off.
Drogba forward to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo has put it in. Dudek got a hand to it, but couldn't parry it away. Ends up in the back of the net. And Rodrigo and Drogba making quite a partnership. A front for Chelsea at the moment.
He's beaten the goalkeeper, but only just. It went in off the keeper.
Well, I think it was just a pair on the ball, Martin. It was too
Lovely
much
pass
for
from Drogba to find Rodrigo, and Dudek should have done better with the save, but
it was very well taken.
A powerful shot. I think that threw Dudek off a little bit.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. To Young. Pedro. Gomez. It's with Toure.
That's Madrid kicking us off, following the goal.
Now Wilson.
Harry Wilson. Tavernier.
Difficult for the defender against a player who wants to take
Tackled
him on like
by
this.
Emery. It's going to go for a Madrid phone.
Chelsea not seeing quite so much of the ball as usual.
Madrid have had 60% possession, but done nothing with it really.
To sit off, to allow the opposition to have
Tavernier.
it. When they do nick the ball on the turnover,
Wilson, Tavernier, Toure, Tavernier, Wilson,
chance to whip it in here.
Nasri, Wilson, Nasri. Emery clears the ball away for a throw-in to Madrid. Tavernier throwing it to Wilson, inside by Mendy. Well, Wilson plays straight to him to the Keane, Saul, Emery. Roy Keane.
Kante.
Kante out to Piszczek. Sola.
Clever little back
Sola to Keane. Keane out to Mendy.
Probing away,
Mendy to Rodrigo, back to Mendy. Back to Rodrigo.
They can spread the play now.
Oh, Rodrigo tried to cut over Tavernier there, but Tavernier read it well. Wilson.
Well under some pressure.
Wilson pacing away here from Emery, I think that is. And Mendy. Some kind of comeback here from Madrid to start. Wilson cuts back very well. Nasri will find Rui Costa.
Go for the difficult pass. They're playing too many easy
Rui Costa
balls.
trying to beat Kante. Kante plays it well and puts out for a phone.
And the manager Alan
changes both teams here. So we've got Makelele on for Roy Keane.
Will take place.
Well, he's done his
and
bit.
Christian Fieri on for Sami Nasri.
Team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
Griezmann
back to Wilson, but finds Fieri, finds Griezmann, Rui Costa. Wilson puts the ball in, Saul heads it up, but not away. Toure wins it, but can't find anyone to move it. Makelele to Rodrigo. Drogba.
Counting down
Mendy.
Towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left.
Emery. Kante.
They're really working the opposition around
with
this
Drogba.
passing.
Rodrigo back to
They
Drogba.
can't get near it.
No, they can't. They're having to do a lot of chasing. They're just wearing them
Drogba finds
out.
Mendy.
One or two options now in forward areas.
Mendy cuts inside. Finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo inside to Makelele.
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle.
Losing the ball to Toure. Wilson, Costa, Tavernier. Rui Costa.
Toure.
Yeah, Toure. Rui Costa. Toure.
Griezmann. Toure. Joe Gomez.
Toure.
2 more minutes to play of added time. Griezmann. Pedro. Chance to play it into the centre now. And coming up is a switch in personnel.
Last minute change here for Madrid. Masses on for Toure. Even though the game's pretty much dead and buried for Madrid. Might get a consolation goal here at the very least.
He fancies his chances.
Actually young.
Getting past these players.
Trying to put the ball in. Masses going to pick it up. Pedro next to the end of the game, and 2-0 for Chelsea confirms their place in the final of the FFL Cup. What they came close to in the first season.
I think it's been very useful here. It will go down as a defeat, but it's not one that they'll lose any sleep over, surely.
No, I don't think so. It's all about getting.
And they reached semi-finals of the Shield last season as well. So they've first time they actually made it to a final. I'm sure Owen is more than pleased to see lads finally in the final. Man of the match goes to Rodrigo with an 8.8. Only 3 shots for Chelsea, but they've done well. And second semi-final sees my boys Marseille taking on Spentis Frankfurt. Both games played at the Olympia Stadion, as chosen by Roach. So to get here, Marseille, we beat Valencia 3-2 in the first round. We're in a hat-trick for Mbappe and one of them against Roma in the quarterfinals. For Frankfurt beat Athletic Madrid 2-0 in the first round, and then beat Newcastle on goal 2-1 in the quarterfinals. Here we are.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
And here's how it looks for Marseille. Claudio
so here's my lineup. We've gone for a change this time. Gone for 4-2-3-1 to counter-act Spence's formation. So I'll try to go 4-1-2-1-2 in the other semi-final, and I got smashed in that semi-final. So I've got back four and keeper remain the same. Got Kramer at CDM, more for CDM, or Benega at centre mid. Rafa, Mbappe left, right, Payet in the middle, and Payet take up front.
And the starting
that change, coming from the change from the team that drew against Chelsea in the last game, 1-1. Frankfurt unchanged from a 1-1 draw against Valencia in their last Premiership game. It was Thiago, I think, who had a glorious chance in the last minutes of that game against Valencia and fluffed it. But here we are, underway for the second semi-final. Winners will face Chelsea in the final.
Benega.
Out wide to Mbappe. Payet.
Mbappe with it.
Mbappe.
A very attractive looking move.
Easy on the eye. Overmars going to play the ball away to Carlos. Carlos to Ndombele. Finished away. Larson, Forsberg, back to Larson, Carback, Cristobal. Out to Claudio Bravo, just going to punt the ball away. Overmars put in the header and finished away, headed long turn, Ndombele. Forward to Larson, back by Smalling, and he's far away to Ndombele. Ndombele shoots, good block from Kubali. Can't get the ball away, and it's Forsberg who heads the ball wide.
Sent it wide of the post.
Well,
Could at least hit the target from there.
That one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Rafa. Over's pulled away from Ndombele, but Ndombele just overpowers him and pushes him off the ball. Kimmich forward to Forsberg. Forsberg to Fenestway.
Looks promising.
Overmars, Larsen. Carlos.
Well, they keep working
Larsen.
away, looking for passing lanes.
Larsen forward.
Dangerous looking
Fenestway.
attack.
Oh, it's a penalty.
It's
It's a soft penalty in my opinion.
Fenestway
went over a bit too easy there, but
he's been admonished by the
this
referee.
Kubali did
He's
kind
now
of
got
charge
to
you in a
walk
little bit.
something of a
Either
tightrope.
way.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands.
Yeah,
Look at the
okay, yeah,
referee,
that
how
is
he's
a
told him
penalty,
off
just kind of
there.
charged
No
into
yellow
him.
card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Oh dear, come on Bravo. It's Larsen versus Bravo.
Oh, it's off.
Oh, and Larsen's hit the post. Oh dear. I mean, I don't know if it's just, I think there was more him hitting the post and Bravo saving it, but I'm not going to complain
And
either
now
way.
Banega.
Beaver, massive sigh of relief there, and I'm sure Spence is breathing a massive sigh of what the fuck do I have to do to score?
Rafa here.
Yeah, breaking away here, Marseille. Lala on the ball. Lala puts the ball in. Basically heads it where as far as Rafa. Rafa attacked by Ndombele. Ndombele ball to Larsen.
A bit of running room
Larsen
now on the
playing away
wing.
here.
And options in the
It's
centre.
Kramer trying to keep it off him, but not doing so well. Lovely ball in to Suso. Suso put the ball into the back of the net. It's a great finish there.
Well, it was always
By
going to be a
Suso.
tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
Lovely ball in from Larsen as well, actually, to be fair. And it seems that my semi-final
Well, here we
troubles
can
will
see,
continue
Derek,
to
from this
happen.
better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball,
Lovely
it's all
ball in.
about timing.
Suso tries to down
Then
low
it gets
space
to
and
the right
volleys it.
place for your foot to
Past
make
Bravo
the
into the back of the
connection.
net.
And there you go, in the back of the net.
1-0 then.
I would have thought this would give me a bit more protection, but with the onslaught that Frankfurt can provide,
This is Chris Smalling.
is it to shown so far as if Frankfurt have dominated the first 20 minutes or so. Payet on the ball now for Marseille. Can we get something going? That'd be
Plenty of
nice.
players waiting in the middle.
Lovely ball in.
Banega!
It's Banega,
They just couldn't
an instant
stay in
reply from
front.
Marseille.
And now this
Banega's
match
left
is
all alone in the
square.
box. With a diving header of all headers as well to get it past Baumann to the back of the net.
Well, you will concede less goals
Well,
if you
actually
stop
balled
the
in from
crosses. On
Payet.
this occasion, they don't. And they
Banega just
pay
got
the
away
ultimate
from.
penalty. The
I think
ball's
that's-
in the back of
I
the
don't
net.
actually know who that
Stop
is.
the cross.
Oh, I think that's Forsberg actually.
Let's have another view of that goal.
It is Forsberg, yeah. Banega just pulls away from Forsberg and
Well, the
manages
earlier
to catch the
goal
header
cancelled out,
perfectly
one
and heads it
apiece.
past Baumann to basically square the game up straight away. Good sign that we can score
It is a
right there,
decent
but
looking
we need
attack
to
here.
keep the Frankfurt quiet.
Still on
'Cause
level
they are
terms.
pushing forward again.
Oh,
Overmars
nice
looking for
pass.
Fenestway. He's onside. So he can't put a ball in though, he's put the ball out of play. Goal kick here to Marseille. Bravo punts it out the left, looking for Rafa. But
Suso.
Kimmich instead easily. Suso,
As clean as a whistle,
tackled
that
by
challenge.
Guy inside, Payet, Banega, Kramer,
And now Banega.
Banega,
And on the ball, Gaia.
Gaia over the
Well,
top,
real
into no one.
difficulty
Toy
keeping
picks
the
it up,
ball.
Suso.
He has
Suso
plenty
out to
of
Overmars.
support.
Overmars looking for Fenestway.
Cutting the ball back.
Back to Overmars, good block from
An
Smaldini.
opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
Big corner into Frankfurt. Forsberg looking to find one of
Corner
the
kick played in.
players in white and he finds Fenestway, but Mbappe gets his head on the ball there.
He's just veered
Forsberg
into an
offside.
position this time.
Free kick here to Marseille.
Lala.
Lala,
Kramer.
Kramer, Kubali,
Smalling.
out to Chris Smalling.
It's with
Small
Rafa.
into Rafa.
Dimitri Payet
Rafa
with
to
it.
Payet, Rafa.
And on the ball, Gaia.
Gaia. Gaia. I don't know if it's a pass or a ball for touch, either way it's been picked up and played to Larson.
Suso.
Suso.
Larson.
Inside to Larson.
Others in the vicinity.
Finished away. Suso.
Across
Into the
there,
box.
that was
Kabadi
decidedly
heads it out for
ordinary.
throwing. Good defensive header there. Kimmich. Finished away, trying to flick over Gaia, but Gaia reads it well and
Has
Rafa
gone
puts out
over
a
the
play for another
touchline
throw-in.
for what'll be a throw-in.
Suso finished away.
Kimmich.
Hi. Kimmich.
Well, he has
Finished
clear
away, pushed the
options
ball in.
the middle.
And back post, Lala there
Cleared away
by himself, clears it
comprehensively.
away. Kramer will clear downfield to Mori.
Giving the ball away.
In Ndombele.
Ndombele.
Didn't move a lucky turn there. Then he had that in his locker.
Fruitful looking attack.
Find Larson, who's onside, plays into the box. There's a lofty save there from
Still
Bravo.
alive.
Suso should have made, Suso
Danger
should have scored his
averted for
second there,
now.
but lofty save there from Bravo, denying him. Overmars now with the phone.
Options in the centre.
Carlos, Overmars.
This attack looks highly promising.
Still Overmars.
Cross fired over.
Ball comes in. Chris Morgan heads it away. Rafa heads it even further away. Part of attack went in on Ndombele.
And now
Gets the ball to
Banega.
Banega. Do we have a chance to grab or have an attack? Looks like we are.
And
Rafa.
space for the cross. Gaia.
Oh, put it into the box, you
And there
bad
it
end.
is, the half-time whistle.
Just throw it into the box, it's the end of the half, nothing to lose. No, he plays it back to Guy and the referee
Well,
calls
this
for
man
half
will get
time.
most of the plaudits for his country.
But Frankfurt definitely should be ahead. Yeah. 6 shots to 1. Shows you how dominant Frankfurt have been
Really tense battle so
in
far.
the first half,
And
and
now
they
the
need to
second
change
half is underway.
drastically. Larson. For Frankfurt, I've only had 2 shots
Still
on
pushing
target,
for the goal
so
that would
well,
put
they've had
them
the
ahead,
penalty
but
and
not
they hit
forcing it.
post.
Payet.
Bravo made a great
Payet.
save, so Frankfurt should be
Deontay.
3-1 up. And luckily,
Well, he's
for
got
me, they're not.
plenty of space on the flank
Rafa
here.
to Gaia. Lovely ball back to Rafa.
Rafa.
Lovely turn there, sends Kimmich for a
Good
hot dog.
numerical situation.
Gaia.
Might really be able to trouble them here.
Gaia back to
Rafa.
Rafa.
And
Rafa
here's
back to Gaia.
Well,
Gaia
couldn't
just
keep
wandered
himself
offside.
onside.
And a great bit of build-up play there from Rafa, and Gaia's been ruined by Gaia being, well, not paying attention really and just wandering offside. Kimmich finds Mbappe. Payet will tackle Forsberg, and Payet comes out with the ball but gets pushed off by finished way. Larson
he's going to
to
be disappointed with
Kubani
that
for the
pass.
interception. Mbappe.
Won it back.
Carlos with the great read of the play there and takes the ball off Mbappe. Kimmich.
Ndombele.
Larson,
Not
and
a good
Ndombele
pass.
straight to Kramer. Banega, Gaia, Banega, Rafa,
Banega.
Banega, Mbappe.
Well,
Tackle there
far
from
from
Carlos,
a
and I
smooth
thought it was a clean
challenge.
tackle.
Now will the
Lucky
referee
took the ball,
produce a
but
card?
referee says otherwise.
And the offence sufficiently
Carlos will
sinister
pick
to
up a yellow
warrant a
card
yellow
here.
card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Oh, he did go through him actually to get the ball,
Well,
fair
both
enough.
teams have had substitutes swarming up.
Doss this
and
one for
now both
Piatek
will rely
and
on their
finished away
respective
off for
entries.
Gomez. It's Payet.
Good stop from the keeper.
Oh, good save
A
from
chance
Baumann.
to nudge in front. Corner
He's
kick
handling
here.
it, tips it round the post for a corner to Marseille. We do look a bit more lively this half, which I'm glad for. Frankfurt going to continue to dominate.
And firing it into
Payet
the
puts the ball in,
area.
finds Larson, who
A very
plays
effective
it away from the goal.
Lala.
Gaia to Lada.
Smalling.
Banega, Smalling.
Banega.
Banega,
Now Baz Dost.
Dost. Banega,
Payet.
Payet,
Quick
looking for
thinking
Dost,
to
but Brazy
dispossess his
intercepts and
opponent.
clears it away in Ndombele. Forsberg,
And we're inside
Larson,
the final 30
Forsberg.
minutes. An abundance of space.
Still Forsberg going all alone here. Cut it back.
He has teammates to play it to.
We'll find Kimmich, who rips the ball in.
Fine goalkeeping to
Bravo
push
gets
that
his hand
away.
on it and tips it away. Mbappe's going to pick the ball up. And pace on the way. He's got loads of space here. Only Roberto Carlos trying to keep up with him. Just can't get to Mbappe. Mbappe will turn back. Loads of space here for Mbappe now. Plays it back to Lala. Lala will put the ball in deep. It's going to be Bellman who catches the ball. Great hands there by the keeper. Bellman kick it out. Gomez losing the ball there to Mbappe with the loose header. Kramer, Kubali, Kramer, Kubali, Banega, Kramer. Pressure from Frankfurt and Marseille having to go back. Banega. Out left to Rafa. Still Rafa, gets the ball out to Payet. Payet to Dost. Dost to Mbappe. Good block there from Carlos to be a corner here. To Marseille, both teams making the change. Trying to see Hernandez on for Mbappe. And see Mason Mount on for Forsberg. Payet whips the corner in. Larson again clears the ball away from the corner. Gaio to Banega. Kubali chests it back to Lala. Hernandez. Kramer.
And now
Banega.
Looking for that final pass.
Rafa gets the ball somehow, but Mount's there to clear the ball away. Gomez just took the ball off Smalling there, but lost the ball to Lala. Kubali. Payet. Banega. Out to Rafa, good ball there. Rafa. Inside to Banega. Banega losing the ball and Mount to Ndombele. Gomez to Larson. Suso, Kimmich, Suso. Larson. Good block there by Kubali, but Gomez on the ball now. It's a side tackle for there from Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling is probably going to get booked here as well. Don't know how he's not been booked there personally. I thought it was worse than the Carlos tackle. It's the same as the Carlos tackle really. He might touch the ball, but I think he should have got something. Ericsson's going on for Overmars here. There's Roberto Carlos standing over this free kick. Roberto Carlos shoots and Roberto Carlos missed the free kick himself, or bury that past Giorgio Bravo.
Well, look at this.
Chris Smalling is
that's where it ends up, and that's what he was aiming for. Brilliant.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Of course, that's for bury this on him. Chris Smalling might have knocked us out the cup here.
2-1 the current state of affairs.
For a tackle that's no need for whatsoever. Larson, Suso.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of
Ndombele.
excitement in this match.
Larson.
Here is Joshua Kimmich.
Ndombele. Carlos.
Making progress. By no means on his own here.
Ndombele. Mount. Larson. Good tackle there by Kubali and it's gone out for a corner. Frankfurt just killing time here. Carlos puts the ball in. Bravo punches it out. We've picked up here by Hernandez. Hernandez out to Dost. Dost to Payet. Payet out to Lala, and this could be the last chance we have staying in this cup. Actually, it will be the last chance we've got staying in this cup. Kenny Lala needs a good ball in. Finds Banega. Banega keeps the ball, tries to put the ball in off to Mori, and Ndombele clears it away, and that's going to be game, set and match. And Frankfurt will join Chelsea in the final. Fair play to Spence, GG's. And it'll be an all Chelsea final essentially with Owen and Spence both supporting Chelsea.
And I think it's accurate to say, Lee,
but good luck to both Owen and Spence in the final. Hopefully next season he can break our semi-final curse. Can't seem to get to a final. got to semi-finals of both competitions and lost both. But this one was a bit more of a fight than the other one. The game against Leipzig was terrible. Frankfurt did dominate the game. Banega takes man of the match over an 8.2. And then I will now see you next time for match day 12 versus Coaching on the end of the season as well. Until then, take care and adios.